There's something I need to tell you. I've known this for a long time. I've had a problem, and I pretty much kept it inside. I didn't tell anybody about it. I have an addiction. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible addiction. I spoke to my doctor about it, you know, and you know what he told me? He said that he has exactly the same problem, and that well, I said, is there going to be a cure for it? And he said, no, I think you're stuck with it till the day you die. There's no cure for this. Anyway, I thought I had it under control until my latest partner, yeah, you know, when you have a new relationship and you think things are going to be great, it's all going to be wonderful, you know, it's going to be walking into the sunset together, she's going to put her arm around your shoulder, it's going to be beautiful. Anyway, when we first got intimate, well, I didn't think that 9 inches was too big. It's you know, 9 inches, right? It's like this. And I thought she could cope with it, but she can't. It's just, yeah. And you know, I've had a stream of mistresses, a stream of them, and every time you get one, you think this is going to be the one for you. This is the perfect one. It's just not always the case, right? Keep looking for the one that's the perfect one. Let me show you. I'm going to introduce you to my latest mistress, and then you can make up your own mind. So like I said, 9 inches. Let's see. Yeah, this is 9 inches. And the thing that's giving me the problem, actually, and you know, months and months I went without a problem. And only yesterday, it reared up, it flared up, and yeah. Let me show you. This is an Insta360 selfie stick. When it's fully retracted, it's 9 inches. And you know, I have a problem with you know, camera bags. Camera bags is my addiction. And this was my latest mistress. This is who I was talking about, right? Don't worry, it's not a real person. And so I'm trying to get together like a creator's kit, you know, just the bare minimum. I don't want to carry a big backpack, but I want something that this can go in. And this is kind of fundamental, because this works like it's like my tripod almost. This is where I, you know, put the camera on. So yeah, this is the Peak Design Everyday Sling 3 litre. And of course, when you buy it online, you really don't know if it's going to be just right. So this thing, will it go in the front pocket? Well, I can get it in there, but it's like such a force to get it inside that it's just not good. Now, in the front there's a pocket here, and it's just that little bit too big. It's just that bit too big. If I put it in the main compartment, it's just like I could get it in there, but you know, it's just not right. It just doesn't fit right. I know this thing has some tripod straps, but again, it's that bit too small for tripod straps. So I thought this bag would be perfect, but actually no, it's not. And also, I like to take a tablet with me when I go sometimes to the coffee shop and stuff. This, there's no way that this can go in there. No way. So today I'm actually going to go to a place called Camera Street, which is in Kaohsiung. It's a street full of, well, camera shops, PC shops, computer shops. There's a number of Number of decent stores there. I don't like to buy online. That would be my one tip for you guys. If you see loads of reviews online, try not to buy online. I know you can send the stuff back if you don't like it, but it's better to go there in person and try this stuff to see if it works. When I bought this, I just couldn't find it locally, so I only could go on reviews and stuff. So number one tip, go and try it yourself to see if it actually fits the gear that you want it to fit. I'm just going to show you some of my other bags, because I've got so many and none of them do exactly what I want to do. I started off with this. This is one of the first ones. Well, not the first one, but the first of bags since I moved to Taiwan. It's a Peak Design Everyday Sling 10 litre. The first one. And this, sorry Peak Design, but this, I think this is one of the worst bags I've ever had. The design of it, the strap. If you put anything near a full load inside, this strap cuts into your shoulder like it's going to cut you in half, you know. Also this pocket on the front, it just, yeah, you see this there's a pocket here, and these tripod straps, if you put something in here that's kind of delicate or breakable, and then you put a tripod underneath here and you have to cinch it down, it cinches the pocket down. It's such a dumbass design. So yeah, this one I bought it. I like the dividers inside, you know, those ones that fold down, but piece of shit. What else do I have? Hang on. This is a mind shift rotation. I forget which model it is actually. It's a small one anyway. It's like a small hiking version. This is a nice bag actually. This is a nice bag, but the gear compartment at the bottom, it's just about big enough. It doesn't. You can't put anything with a reasonable size lens in there. It's just too small. I typically use it with a Fujifilm X Pro 2, and yeah, if you've got a zoom lens on there, it struggles to fit inside. Perfect for primes and small zooms, no problem. But good bag. Next, I've got the bigger brother of that one. Yeah, again, this rotation system, you know, so it slides out. It's great, really convenient. But this one's just too big. This one's just too big for an everyday carry. It's a backpack, you know. I don't want to carry a backpack when I'm going out and about, just doing simple stuff. So that's gone over there. This one, as I say, this is the Peak Design 3 litre. Okay, I've got another backpack here. This is the Flipside Sport 15 litre. Now this, I bought this at a second-hand store here in the city, and this one actually is surprisingly good. It was cheap. I didn't pay much for it. Maybe I paid $30 US, because obviously it was used second-hand. That's a good tip actually. If you're looking for camera bags, people like me, probably people like you, buy them, get them home. They don't fit the way you like to work, and they sell them. And obviously the price, half price, maybe. So yeah, scour the second-hand markets for bags. Much better sometimes than buying new, because they hardly get used, right? People buy them, they put them in the cupboard, try them a few times, and then they forget about them. What else do I have? Aha! Wotancraft. Now this one, this is made in Taiwan actually. Place in Taipei. I keep meaning to go to their shop, but didn't do it so far. But this one, it's a big bag. It's very big. It can carry a ton of gear. I like it a lot, but not for an everyday carry. It's too big. This one's got a bit of a trick up its sleeve. If I turn it round, see this? This is for a Brompton bicycle. So this fits on the luggage carrier of a Brompton. Perfect for Bromptons. And it looks good too. It looks stylish. You can move these pockets around. Again, it's good, but not for an everyday carry. Unless you take the bike. If you take the bike, it's wonderful. Right, what else have I got? So this actually is one of my favourite bags. This is a Timbuktu, San Francisco, although I think this was made in Thailand. So this is just a messenger bag. It's just a standard messenger bag, but you can put a camera insert inside. And I like this one. Again, I like it. Super comfortable. But it's just that bit bigger than I want, you know. It's that all I want is something I can just put this inside comfortably. If you pardon the pun. Right, so today I'm going to head into town, Camera Street, to look for something that can... Oh, I forgot. This thing. Peak Design. Forget the name of it. Accessory pouch. Pretty small. Now this one will... It goes inside, but not really comfortably. It kind of, you know, you wouldn't want to put something else inside once that's in there. I mean you can put stuff inside, but nothing like a camera or a lens inside there. So this is okay to carry little bits and pieces, but not a camera, I don't think, and definitely not anything that you need to protect because it's very, very flimsy. Right, time to go into the city. Let's go. Okay, so today is a bit of a vlog with the POV, you know, POV. This is a continuation from the camera bag thing earlier on. And now I'm just looking for general shots. Today I'm shooting with the Fujifilm X Pro 2, and I've just bought one lens with me, which is the 10-24 wide angle zoom. This is Central Park MRT station, and you know, I rarely shoot wide open like this. When I say wide open, I mean wide angle. I should mean to say wide angle. Yeah. Train is entering the station. I'm only going 2 stops, so doesn't matter. Right. Kaohsiung main station. This is the nearest train station to Camera Street. Should you ever find yourselves, you know, in need of a camera. You don't want to slow shutter speed. The idea being to keep the people sitting sharp and have a bit of blur on the people walking by. Can do the same here. If I can handheld 1/8 of a second. Maybe. Yeah. Need a tripod really for that. Yeah. A lot of work in progress. Take this elevator if I can. Maybe I can. Oh man, I can't take it. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye. Well, that was kind, wasn't it? See the light? There is some light here. And I want to underexpose for that light. I don't think anyone's going to walk through it though. You know, somehow I just don't think so. I'm going to flip you vertical. The camera doesn't, the video camera doesn't switch, but hey. The store that I want to go to, actually, opens at 2 o'clock. Beware falling objects. Let's hope nothing falls today. Camera Street is about 5-10 minute walk from the station. I like this tree, the shadow of the tree on the floor. It's a shame I can't get it all in. So I wanted to go with with a gimbal over an action camera because, well, I think the quality is just better. The stabilization is better, you know, with the gimbal. Yeah. Hello. I don't know if you saw that on the video, but yeah, most street photography in Taiwan, it's very relaxed. You know, I've lived here for 7 years, and I think in 7 years, maybe one person only has ever said to me, "Hey, can you delete that?" Most people don't care here, which is super nice. Again, we've got the reflection, and not the reflection, the shadows coming across over this side. Yeah, the building there, it's just slightly overexposed, so I just need to drop it down by a couple of stops, I guess. But the composition, I quite like that composition. I always wonder why do they put bars on the windows up there? It's like someone's gonna climb up. Someone's gonna climb up there and break in. I don't know if it's just like people do it because that's what they always do, you know. Oh, I want to go this way because over here, there's a building, and you know I expected it to be demolished by now, but actually it's still there, and well, you'll see in a minute. I think that looks like it's been dumped. Looks like it's been abandoned, that bike. Yeah, this building here. It's kind of like I don't know why it's still there. It's been like this for a year or more, and yeah, I don't know why it's still there. I expected them to knock it down by now. Oh, 3 chairs. See that? 3 chairs. 3 chairs, but only 2 people. So what I want to do is get a shot of this next to the other one behind. Oh, actually, it kind of blends in. I was hoping this one in front would kind of stand out, but it doesn't. It's not a shot. If you clearly don't have a shot, don't take it. What's the point? You only have to delete it later. This one here, see it? It's a beautiful shot, is that? The sky behind's got some good clouds that give a little bit of interest. Again, I'm going to switch it round to vertical. Sorry, guys. I know you can't see it. We get a bit more drama because it's obviously super wide angle. Well, wide angle. I expect I'll knock it down before too much longer. 7-Eleven. Where would we be without the 7-Eleven? I tell you, it's a convenience store par excellence. Okay, cool. Camera bags need cash. This store used to be PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. Now it's gone. So this is the start of the Camera Street area, as you can see by the Nikon, or is it Nikon, whichever way you want to say. And we've got a lot of tech shops, like this is for audio equipment. Right, audio equipment here. Yeah. You can buy a lot of stuff here, a lot of interesting stuff. Having said that, it's often behind the times. Some things you can get in the US that you just can't get here. I bought my drone from this place behind me, this place here. This is where I bought my Mini 3 Pro, yeah. The DJI Mini 3 Pro. Oh, hello, hi. Hi. I'm looking for bags, really.
Battery?
Bag.
Oh, bag,
yeah.
okay.
Let's see what you've got.
Okay.
I want a sling, you know, not too big.
You want a sling? Oh.
Like 6 liters or something, 6 or 7 liters.
6, 7. Not too big, right?
No, not too big.
And maybe it's oh, this is X Pro 2.
X Pro 2, yeah.
X Pro 2, but I think.
But it's not necessarily for the X Pro 2.
Okay.
You know? Oh, ooh, who put their phone there? Ulanzi, right?
Ulanzi, yes. Ulanzi, this or this one. One sugar.
Yeah, one shoulder strap.
Shoulder.
Okay.
And the inside, it's just like this.
That shop is okay, but the price was too high. Yeah, so this used to be all camera shops along here. And now some of them have been replaced by these fucking things. Claw, what's its look, see? Claw things. Again, super dramatic. Yeah, so all the stores along here used to be kind of camera stores, and now, yeah, a lot of it's gone. A lot of it's gone. It's becoming, yeah, shit stores, really. So here's the place I wanted to come to originally. This is the one. Okay. Okay, so I bought it. I bought the Ulanzi. This one. Ulanzi. Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think my tablet's going to go in there, but hey, I don't care. I have an e-reader. It's good enough. Okay, I'm going to take you along and we're going to go down some little back streets. Okay, I stopped it here because I wanted to point something out. This is with the X Pro 2. And normally, you know, I shoot the majority of my stuff now with the Ricoh. Now the X Pro 2, it's a little bit different, obviously, to the Ricoh. And the reason I stopped it is because if you look at the woman, she's blurred, right? And that's because she's moving and I was moving. And when I checked the EXIF data, the shutter speed's only 80th of a second. which is just not enough. It's just not enough to freeze the action. On the Ricoh GR3, I have it set so it's normally around 320th of a second. So what I'd need to do in this case is either shoot in shutter priority, or I'd need to adjust my ISO settings so that the minimum shutter speed is higher. This is a good pizza place, Andrea Pizza, but closed until the 23rd. That house definitely looks like it's leaning, doesn't it? Hello. These are like covered areas, covered little streets. Trying not to overexpose the end of the street there. It's very difficult. I'm going to switch to manual because just can't. And afterwards I'll see what's left in the file when I bring it back. There's not much going on. Not really. The closeness of the houses. one side of the street is really next to the other. Ah, there. Looking straight up. Again, the architecture, you know, this I guess it's from the 60s, 50s or 60s. Of course, this lens is going to distort things a lot, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you need to do it, right? And the distortion can also be dramatic. You know, it's important to document these places because when they're gone, they're gone. Even in my short time here in the city, it's changed so much. A lot of it's been knocked down. It's like a Chinese medicine place. Look at how the light, look at how the light comes through. Just hitting this side. Again, I need to underexpose quite a bit. 2 stops under. I'm going to go vertical, I'm afraid. Sorry. Hello. You can see in there, there's a market, but obviously it's probably been shut for a long time. Probably only full of rats now, this time of the day. Hello. Looks good. Oh, yeah. 今天我没有 yeah. 香蕉 bananas. No, I don't have. 我有工作 yeah. 谢谢你，谢谢。Again, I'm down by a stop here. And I'm just shooting in program mode. there's nothing wrong with shooting in program mode. I think if you're doing street photography, that you need to be ready for anything. And if you've got your setup in some convoluted manual setup for a specific shot, then afterwards, if something happens and you're not ready. You're just not ready. Sure, go to manual when you need to, but yeah, I think you don't need to be in that most of the time. Stick it in program, and then use the exposure compensation to fine tune. Again, that's a little bright up the top. It's gonna drop the exposure a bit. Oh, by the way, I'm purposely shooting. I'm choosing to cut out things like cars and scooters. You know, as cars and scooters are like an everyday necessity, I'm afraid, but they're not very photogenic, are they? Having said that, when you look back at old photos, when you see the pictures of the old scooters, the old cars, the old motorcycles, they're wonderful. And I wonder whether or not we will have the same feeling about these scooters we see and these cars we see now. What will they be like in 100 years? Will it be completely gone? Will cars be gone? Will scooters be gone? How will we travel in 100 years' time? You could well look back on these photos with nostalgia and think how wonderful these things look. Look up there, see that? To me, that's a very cool shot. All the families are called at home. Most of you guys are used to seeing me shooting with the GR3, so to have the X Pro 2 out today, it's a bit of a novelty, I should think. I should have got one right from the middle, actually, looking straight up in the midpoint. This is about the midpoint here. Full open, 10mm, which of course is 16 on the crop frame sensor, right? What do you guys think about the architecture of Taiwan? I'll be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments. Before I moved here, I had absolutely no idea what to expect. And if I'm honest, I was disappointed because, yeah, the buildings here are very, very just box shaped. There's not much thought gone into the design work, right? And of course, they need to be built to be able to withstand the earthquakes. I didn't have any lunch yet. Probably not going to get any now. Last year I visited Osaka in Japan, and the vibe is so different between there and here. I don't know if it's just because of the heat. Obviously here we're quite a good way further south than Japan, and it can get hot. Like today it's like 29 degrees. Hang on, there's a shot in the corner. Maybe there's a shot there. Again, drop the exposure down. Yeah, I was saying that it's 29 degrees today, which makes it a little on the hot side. So people don't tend to walk around. They ride the scooters everywhere, and so you don't get people walking. You don't get the interaction, the social interaction here that you would get in Japan. Remember the first night I was in Osaka, walking around, and so many people on the street just walking. I was like in shock, because here nobody walks. Very few people walk anywhere. This I like here, the contrast between the two buildings there, and the reflections off the tiles or bricks. Just see how the sun is coming through the middle part here. Up there is the station, so I need to find a U-bike station, and I'm going to ride a U-bike back home. Oh, there. See the light? See the lights on the corner here? The light? Look at that. Again, there's going to be to expose for that. Yeah, no one's coming into it. Oh well. Ni hao. going to switch the color for this one because we have quite a contrast here. I'll do it in post though, I won't do it now. And here we've got the railings, the shadows and the railings. Cool. As photographers, we need to keep an eye out for the light, yeah. Right now it's 3:30 in the afternoon, so there's another couple of hours before sunset. So you might think that it's not a good idea to shoot in such direct sunlight, but you know, I kind of disagree. Here are the U-bikes. Here are the U-bikes. And I'm going to ride one home now. See you when we get home. Thank you. What is it, my dear? Huh? What is it? Oh, again? Really? You're just insatiable. Oh, my goodness. Ulanzi 3050. Cheap, but in a good way.